Okay.
So it's been about an hour, and you can see that the bread is rising up out of the top. So gently take that off, and you're going to turn this ball of risen dough out onto a surface with flour. Okay, and then you're going to lightly knead again, but lightly. You don't need to smush it all the way down. Lightly knead it, just so it kind of stays together. And then what I would do, I'd make it into a nice ball. Get some of that, so like there'll be an air pocket like that. You want to get the air pockets out, because otherwise it'll make a blister on the top of your bread, which is sometimes fun, but other times not. So basically this part of kneading and getting the big air bubbles out. Then you're going to turn it over. And this would make a nice size. I've still got some air bubbles, but you want to work it till you don't have air bubbles. This would make a nice size round loaf. I would get a cookie sheet and sprinkle some cornmeal on the cookie sheet, because that makes a nice crusty bottom to the bread. I would probably score it like so, just to make it pretty on top. I might rub it with, I've got some olive oil here, I might rub it with some olive oil. And then, so assuming that would be like on the cookie sheet, probably cover it up with something, either your bowl, a big bowl, or plastic wrap. If you put plastic wrap, be sure you put enough oil on top so the plastic wrap doesn't stick. And it's going to double in size. Now I'm not going to do that right.
When you cook it, you mean, or you just wait?
You're going to wait until it's about doubled in size. So it's going to be like a big ball. It's going to be about that size. Okay. I'm not going to do that because half of this is going to be a pizza crust. So if you wanted to make this into a pizza crust,
well, once it's doubled in size, then is it ready to bake?
Then you preheat your oven.
To how much?
375. Preheat the oven to 375, and when it's heated, you put this in
on the cookie sheet.
On the cookie sheet.
So you don't have to put it in
or in a Dutch oven, which I don't have.
But you don't have to put it in a bread pan.
You don't have to. If you want to put it in a bread pan, if you want to put it in a bread pan, you have to flatten it out. Flatten it way out.
Oh, really?
And roll it up like this.
Oh, okay, and then put it in the bread pan.
And that makes that, then you put that in the bread pan.
Right.
With the seam on the bottom.
And let it rise.
Let it rise till it fills the pan.
Oh, okay.
If you use a pan, you don't want it to run over the edges of the pan, so you have to watch it. But I'm going to.
And then how long do you bake it?
Till it's done.
Till it's done, yeah. Like when I ask the guy, when do you harvest your wheat?
Don't talk. Okay, bake it until it's nice and brown on top, and when you pat on it, it sounds hollow, like it's done. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going to make this into pizza crust. I'm not going to cut through it, because I don't like to cut through that nice gluten that we've developed here, so I'm just going to smush through it. Okay, and a little dry bit there. And then this is 2 pizza crusts. Knead it a little bit because I'm going to put it in the freezer.
Okay, is that it?
Yep, that's it, unless they want to see how to make pizza crust.
Oh, well. Do you want to, I don't know.
I don't care.
Should I turn it off?
Turn it off.